Hey nerds, welcome back to a brand new, well, I guess it's a brand new series. I'm going to class it kind of as a continuation from the redcubed FTB series. It's not going to be all that different really. I mean, there's a couple of the same guys, but there's no one on right now. But there's a couple of new guys as well. I think Drew, who's playing? Drew, Win, they're the two that I've seen on quite a bit. Omen and Shiro are whitelisted, but I haven't actually seen them come online yet. Well, no, I've seen Omen online a few times, but he doesn't stay for very long. So I'm not sure what they're doing. I think they're just kind of like they're kind of getting set up because it's always hard trying to start a new Feed the Beast series. That's what I've been finding anyway. Because there's so much you got to get ready. You got to try and get a decent power supply. You got to get loads of resources. The good thing about this pack is there's no Greg Tech at all. So like if I show you the recipe for a quarry, whereas last in the red cubed one, it took me like days to try and get one because you needed like an industrial blast furnace and all this kind of stuff, whereas here it's just gold gears, diamond gears, and it's the vanilla recipe, which is why I've been able to get this quarry so fast, and the energy tesseracts and all those kind of stuff. This is my quarry zone. This is where I've been quarrying. I'm only doing the I think 9x9 quarries. I haven't set up any big ones because I don't have a decent power supply yet. I barely have enough ones. I can't even, I can't leave this running basically. If I left it running overnight, it would run out of power, so I have to every now and again just log on and I have to refill the power supply because I'm using the force shards to power everything at the moment until I get something better. I'm thinking of going lava as a temporary thing, and then we'll jump back to the good old bees because the bee power is just so much better, and it's so cool as well. Hey, how are you powering your base? Oh, I'm harnessing the power of lava. How are you doing it? Oh, I'm using nuclear. Hey Dave, how are you doing it? I'm using bees. How awesome does that sound? Makes me think that there's loads of bees running in like a hamster wheel, powering it like that. That's what I think of it anyway. This is my house here, guys. I'm going to put a water wheel there. That's how I originally designed it. I just kind of forgot and never got around to doing it. It's very small, but it does the job. It's got a basement. It's got a little weird room, which I'll show you now, where literally just my bed is in it. I'm not sure why I built it that way, but anyway, we'll head inside. I'll show you around. Actually, let's get a view from the front. I don't really like the front. I don't think I should have used the birch stairs, or if I did, I should have like. Oh, you can't get birchwood fences, can you? Because it just looks weird just with that there. It might be because you can't see this thing here, but I don't know. I will also warn you today it's going to be a bit of a talky episode because I don't really have much to do at the moment, simply because at the moment I'm just trying to gather up resources. Like you see all my ingots in here, there's not really that many. I've got a bit of iron, got a bit of copper and tin. That's my steel. Steel is well easy to make, guys. I don't know if this is like a new mod that's added this or not, but if I search for it, steel, is it this one? I think it was. You can make steel dust and it'll smelt into 2 steel ingots, but steel dust is just iron and coal. I went to the trouble of building a coal coke furnace. I've taken it down now, I think. Did I take it down? Yeah. I went to the trouble of building a coal coke furnace, and I was going to have to build the other, there's my coal oven brick. I was going to build the other one, the one that makes steel if you put coal coke in. And I built it, and I was waiting for this coal coke to smelt, and then I looked at the recipe again and saw that you can just make it with iron and coal. So, yeah, it's amazing. I love this without Greg Tech. And I'm not finding it too easy as well. I thought that if they removed Greg Tech that I'd just be able to build everything straight away. But no, it's taken its time. As you can see, these are my only machines. So I'll take you through kind of what I've got at the moment. We'll start with the power supply and we'll build our way up. This is the weird room with the bed in. That's all that's in there. And I only ever use it to run through like this. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do in here. This is the power supply room. As you see here, we've got kind of like a crummy little setup at the moment. We've got 2 force engines, I think they're force engines, that generate a decent amount of power actually, fair play. And it's really cheap as well. I'll show you how you get the liquid force in a minute. But then it goes into these redstone conduits, and then that goes up to the machines up here, and then it also goes to here into the energy tesseract, and this is what powers the quarry. And then this is just converting some of it to EU power, so I can, when I get my ME system set up eventually, I'll have a way to power it. But this is likely to change. Obviously, I'm not going to stick with force because it's really annoying having to constantly update it, kind of like constantly replenish the force in it. And this is the materials I've been getting from my quarry at the moment. This is my setup for the quarry. So I can't ever have one quarry running at once because there's no room for them. None of it will fit. I sent you some of this out, so it's got a bit more room. So at the moment, nothing's automatic. I have to watch over everything. Literally, I have to make sure that this doesn't run out of any liquid force. Make sure these chests don't overflow. Then I've got to take everything out of the chests and process them all manually. I can only process one type of ore at a time because I put it into the pulverizer and then that goes over to the powered furnace. So I might need to make a new one of them just so I can kind of speed up the efficiency of this place. This is how you make liquid force, by the way, guys. You'll put your buckets in there and it'll suck it out, and then the squeezer will squeeze these force gems and create more. And I'm not sure what these force shards are used for actually, but I'm pretty sure they're used for something useful-ish. I don't know. I've yet to see. I've yet to need one. So anyway, we'll see what that's done. I'm going to refill up these force engines now, just so we have enough power to run the quarry. I mean, I could set up an automatic thing going from the squeezer to here. How much has that got? I want to try and keep it even. Yeah, they're even at the moment. But I don't really want to do that because it's going to be a lot of effort. And one, I'm lazy. Two, it's not going to be permanent. I'm not going to use this power supply forever. I'm hoping to get off it as quickly as possible. Oops. Simply because force gems aren't that common, really. I'd have to run a couple of quarries to do it. And like this quarry has taken up over like 48, I think. It's taken 48. Oh dear, 48 gems just to run this one quarry. And let's see how many we get back. We get 17, 8, 3, 5. That's not enough. So we're losing force gems each time. Each time we decide to run it, and then we've got to remember we've got to run all these machines on top of that. So force gems is an excellent power supply if you're starting out. When you're starting, it's the best possible thing because it's so easy to set up, and it's also cheap as well. Like the force engines, I might make a couple more of these just so we can get power quicker. Oops, force engine. There. It's so cheap. It's just 3 force ingots, which is made with a force gem and iron, and some force gears, which includes more force ingots. But overall, it's really cheap to make them, and it's really easy to get set up. So if you're starting out on Feed the Beast Unleashed, because I think they're only in Unleashed at the moment, definitely go for that as your startup power supply because it's worth it. We've got a couple more machines. What else do we have here? We've got the magma crucible and the liquid transposer to make our energy tesseracts and the redstone conduits and stuff. We've got induction smelter. Why don't I need that? Oh, to make hardened glass and stuff for the thingies. Do I have many diamonds? At the moment, all my resources are a mess. Oh, this thing here, the force rod. Okay, when it's got a durability on it. So when this runs out, then it turns into one of these, a force shard. I don't know if that means anything or not. If you know what they do, let me know. I've got 15 of them just stored up, waiting to be done. Waiting for something to happen. So anyway, we've got force mitts. They're pretty cool too. Block of diamond. Oh, those are diamonds. Block of diamond and diamonds. We've got 17 altogether, I think that was, if I counted correctly. So anyway, this is going to be kind of, did I mention it before? That this is just me kind of introducing the series, what to expect from it. If I come outside, you can see we've got Drew's houses over there. Liam did start on the server, but then quit shortly afterwards, because he's a noob. There's Wynn's house there. I'm not going to stay in this area. This is the redcubed area. There used to be a redstone block over there somewhere, but I stole it because I needed redstone for some energy conduits, and I couldn't find any when I went mining. So I'm not going to stay in this area. This is just kind of like the redcube starter area. We decided to kind of band all together until we eventually venture off, because we can't do much in this area because we're all so close. Like, if I wanted to build a quarry, I have to build it miles over that way so I don't impede on anyone's plots of land. So yeah, we're kind of limited to what we can do in this area. I want to continue Dave Co. No, it'd be Nerd Co, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, I couldn't get Luke on the server. Luke or Matty. Matty expressed some interest just as the other server went down, unfortunately. I might try it. Maybe I'll ask later. I don't know. Like I said, it's not Drew's server anymore, so we're limited on. We don't have the admin ability anymore. But anyway, I'm looking for a nice plot of land. I don't think I'm going to build it in an ocean biome again. That was a little bit of a hassle trying to quarry that out, because I had to build up the giant walls everywhere. So I'm thinking of finding maybe a plains biome. I don't want to do it. I want a plain biome just because it's easier on bees. Plain biomes are. I want to make a massive, the biggest, I think 64 by 64 quarry, straight down to bedrock. Unfortunately, bedrock isn't flat in this. In Feed the Beast Ultimate, bedrock is flat, like it's all the same layer. But in this, no. So we don't have flat bedrock. We've got the chunky monkey bedrock. But it's okay. We'll get around it. We might just have like a basement down there or something. But we're gonna have it all the way down to bedrock, and we're gonna continue the idea of having different floors going up, and then the main power supply in the middle, and like it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have like, I was talking to Luke about it before the other server went down. We're gonna have like the tree farms are gonna be like two floors high instead of just the one floor. So like I said, when we have floors, we're not limited. I don't want nothing in that building is going to be limited. Like if we want a section where the floor goes up 2 floors high, if we need to, for a tree farm or something like that, then it'll be 3 high, and then there's going to be no layout. I might have to make like a map of each floor, because I want it to be like this maze that you have to try and navigate around and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm just kind of waiting until I get enough resources and a decent power supply to move out of this place, move out of this little shack. And we'll head over beyond we'll head over the hills to wherever the wind may take us. Another thing I want to start setting up with is, this has got Tinker's Construct in, and if you watched my Technical Beast, well, I've only got 1 episode of that, about that, I don't know, I am going to continue Feed the Beast, Technical Beast. I'm definitely going to, I love the guys on that server. I just haven't been able to find the time recently. I've been working quite a bit in the past few weeks. So I haven't really had the time to play, and then of course with restarting this and restarting the other one, I was stuck for ideas on what I could do. But we've recently installed what is it, it's Galactic Craft on the other server. So that I've never played that mod before, so that is going to be amazing to play with. I think I mentioned once that I'm going to be building a power station, and I still am, because I love the idea of having this crazy power plant thing with the giant, the chimneys, the stereotypical nuclear chimney things. But then also I'm going to include a space station. Oh, it's going to be amazing. You can go to the moon, that's the only place you can go at the moment, but eventually you will be able to go to other planets. That's kind of, he wants to implement that anyway. But less of that, we're not playing that right now. We are playing Feed the Beast Unleashed, and I don't think I'm actually going to build anything today, simply because I don't have any idea what I want to build at the moment. I'm just kind of hopping about the place. Well guys, it's a lucky day. There is something that I need to build. Well, I don't need to build it, but I wanted to get started on it anyway. If you notice, we've got the bees here. These are the bees that I've collected so far. We've got the forest and the meadows. I haven't a clue, what these sorcerous, mystical, there's a couple of other ones as well, I think. Unusual. I have no clue what any of those ones do, so they're going to be exciting looking at them. I'm not even sure which mod adds them. I don't think there's Thaumic bees, so maybe it's them. Let's get the mod list up. There's Thaumic bees somewhere, I think. Maybe it's a part of that mod. Where is it? Thaumic Tinkerer. I think it was in this. No. Oh well, we'll find it. We'll figure out what mod there are, what the mod they're from eventually. But we need to build some apiaries. Gosh, it's been a while since I did this. And to do that, we're going to need, to make an apiary, we're going to need a carpenter and all kinds of stuff. We need an impregnated casing, and to make this we need a carpenter. To make that we need a seed oil, and to make that we need another squeezer, because obviously this one is busy doing whatever stuff it does. So we need to make a new squeezer. we're going to need to make, and we're going to need to make a carpenter squeezer. I think these are pretty cheap. Tin, glass, and a sturdy casing. Brilliant. The best thing about this, if I remember correctly, we'll make a couple, is this gives you, I think it was 4 each. Yeah, it does. Look at that. You get 8. I think I need another one of them actually for the carpenter as well. Come along, feed the beast. There you go. What's that? A lumber mill. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh wait, here we go. Carpenter, yeah, I need 2 of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So yeah, I love not having Greg Tech, because this used to give, like, there was an update on our server, and it turned out that this would only give 1 nearer to the end of the server's lifetime. It would only give you 1 bronze back, 3 copper, 1 tin, and it would give you 1 piece of bronze. That was ridiculous. But anyway, let's get this built. So here is our squeezer, and then we need a carpenter, and I think this is built with bronze. And I built exactly the same way, but replace the tin with bronze. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. And then we do the bronze at the sides, the glass. Carpenter, there we go. Do we have any more conduits? I hope we do. I don't remember using them all. We got 1. Seeing, I'll do the rest. I'll finish this. Well, you'll see what I'm going to do now. I will make this tidier off camera. Don't worry. I just don't have the time to. I don't think I have any redstone either. I've got a little bit of redstone, but I will move this up and I'll make some more conduits off camera. Anyway, we need seeds. Do we have any seeds now? We've got 1 seed there. Seeds. Oh, that's so annoying. They take a ridiculous amount of seeds to make even the tiniest little. Can we use barley seeds? Let's check that. Let's try that. If I remember correctly, you can't. Bum. But we can use that. Okay, that's alright. So we're going to need to make a wheat farm or something. What are they? Barley seeds. Cotton seeds. I know we can use that, but I'm going to need to save a cotton seed. Just for, because I don't have any cotton plants planted at the moment. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to harvest some of this beautiful long grass. See what kind of seeds we can get. There's a cotton seed, barley, and I will be back in just a second. Ooh, loads of seeds. Well, guys, we finally got a seed oil capsule, a can thingy. I'm going to show you the landscape outside here because that took so many seeds. Oh my goodness me! Look at this. There's barely any grass out here anymore. I've completely taken it all. I'm sorry, Wayne or Drew, if you needed some seeds. You're gonna have some hard time finding them. Oh no. You're gonna have some hard time finding seeds now. I might start a lawn mowing company or something. I'm pro at it. The quarry finished whilst I was waiting as well, so I thought I'd show you kind of what I got from it. Not the seeds or the flowers that was from outside just now, or that tin there. And let's get rid of this as well. But everything you see here now, we got 12 silver, 4 aluminium, 10 iron. I think I might have actually harvested some of this before and processed it before, so this might not be everything, but anyway, we really need to get like a bigger quarry set up. I just need to kind of overhaul my power system to be able to last that long. What was that I saw? Lead. We got quite a bit of obsidian from that. I'm not even sure why now. Why actually? But yeah, I'm not complaining. Obsidian's always handy to have. Anyway, we need to get finished with this apiary. To do this, we put that in there, and I think it's made with these oak wood. And that's the seed oil thing. I think you make it like this. Nope. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, that's how you make it. Okay, great. This should make more than 1, if I remember correctly. 1 seed oil capsule makes more than 1 thingy, which is brilliant. 1, yeah, look at that. See, we'll get a few of that. I'm gonna let that do its thing for a bit. And then once we're doing that, we need more logs, and we're going to need, there's the rest of obsidian in there. Great. We're going to need to turn some of this into planks anyway. Half slabs. And then I think you make it like this, if my memory serves correct. My memory serves incorrect. I remember now. You make it with the planks, not. Yeah, there we go. 1 apiary. Let's see how many we got in here. Whoa, we get 4 apiaries out of this. I knew I made more than one, but I didn't think it would make that much. Gonna need some more wood. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4 apiaries even. We're gonna grab ourselves some meadows and some forest, and we'll set them up outside, and then we'll end the episode. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a bug going on with the sounds right now. Okay, you just heard like a gravelish or sand sound then, didn't you? I'm not sure what's happening. I was walking in my house before, and I walked over a sound that sounded like I was walking over sand. So there's a kind of a bug going on at the moment where a block is making the incorrect sound. Right now I'm just going to leave these running for ages just so I can build up my honey supplies, because I know for a fact that when you're starting off with bees, the biggest problem you can have is a lack of honey. Because obviously you need honey to figure out what the, I don't know what you call them, what the babies that the bees make, what kind of, when you're mixing them anyway, you need to know what you're breeding. So honey is really important, and at the start of it you basically have none. So I'm going to leave them out there. I might try and automate it or something with like diamond pipe or something along those lines, because we don't have any APRS pipes at the moment. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you look forward to the series. It's going to be great. I can't wait to start NerdCo on a brand new home, brand new server. So yeah guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.